Hello everybody, welcome to this video. So, real quick, gonna throw up a tweet right now from Women Being Awful on Twitter. Yes, this is a real account, and this is a real tweet that is from an account that really just shits on women a lot. And this is, I'll probably do another video in the future where I just kind of talk about, Twitter accounts that kind of annoy me because there's a lot of accounts on Twitter that are just so divisive for literally everybody, and it just creates division when it doesn't really need to. It's just like hateful people for like anybody out there on Twitter that you can follow, and it's just so annoying to, go through my timeline and, just see tweets like this. But I want to talk about this tweet in particular because of how dumb it is that this person who posted this does not understand, I'm not trying to be like, oh, he doesn't understand childbirth and the after effects. Like, I don't either, okay? Like, I know the bare minimum of, like, how hard it is for, like, a woman just to, like, go through, like, a pregnancy, right? Because, like, you're literally, like, developing a human being within your stomach, right? Like, that's like, that's just how it occurs, okay? Like, that's, nothing to, just be an asshole about. But the fact that, there's actual guys out there who view women who are pregnant as, like, just disgusting, and then after they get pregnant, like, this just despicable monster, this monstrosity, is just, like, it sickens me, like, it just does, like, imagine, like, you're a woman, right? And your husband, and you want a child. And then, after you give birth, your husband sees your stomach and it's just like, ugh, 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 what the hell? What the fuck is that? Ew, get out of here, you fucking witch. Like, this is what this guy is pretty much saying. And, like, in the picture, there's triplets, right? So one child, let alone two, let alone three, right, is, one of the most painful things I think humans in general have to, like, endure, right? Like, childbirth is, it's a, it's a process that's built up over the, existence of humanity in general. Excuse me, for how painful it is. And I don't think people recognize how, like, specifically guys, right, how painful it truly is. I'm not trying to be like, I've been through it, I'm just saying, like, from stories, it's like, it's very painful from what I've heard. So who am I to judge a woman for her experience, not only during the birth process, but before and after the birthing process, But to get to the tweet, it's just, I forgot the specific words, but you guys saw it. It's like, oh, you should just get a divorce at that point. It's like, my brother in Christ, I know this is a fake hypothetical situation, so the person tweeting this, right, never going to have a wife or a kid in general, right? Like, probably has not ever had a girlfriend at all in any semblance of the word. Like, he probably has talked to a couple women ever, and they all probably thought he was creepy or just disgusting or not their type exactly, and, he's just full of hatred now. He hates women, so, I mean, it's just the way things are, unfortunately. So, he now has made a Twitter account where he, just fucking shits on women, and I would say probably 95% of the tweets he makes are, just straw grabbing, just unneeded tweets of just, like, blatant misogyny. It's just, fucking whatever, man. But, just imagine, your wife gives birth, and then you see her stomach, and you think it's disgusting. And it can be, but the thing is, right, the thing about childbirth is usually when you give birth to like a child, your wife gives birth to like a child, it's because you guys wanted that. So why the fuck are you going to sit there and just be like, ew, what a ghost stomach? Like, that's fucking vile. Ew. Like, that's an asshole thing to do. Like, that's just beyond pathetic, you know? I could not, you know, understand the concept of, like, my wife, like, my future wife, giving birth to, like, a child of ours, and just me being so disgusted upon seeing my wife, who had just gone through excruciating pain, and just being like, I gotta divorce her now. That's just disgusting. Like, that's gonna take, like, what, years for that to go back to normal? It's like, brother, what the fuck are you on about? Like, it's, you know, it's just a normal human thing for women who give birth to, like, have their stomach stretched out. Like, there was literally a mini human being inside your fucking girlfriend's or wife's stomach. What, you want the fucking stomach to go back to the way it was? That's not how it works! You fucking dumbass! The fuck? You just hear like, oh, I should divorce my fucking wife because she's fat now. It's like, what? You could say the same thing, like the same shape, when she is pregnant and you didn't have a problem with that. Like, what even? I don't get who, I don't get guys who are like this. Like, I don't get how guys can just be like assholes like this for no fucking reason. It's like, childbirth is like a beautiful thing, you know? And it can be like a tough process for like women who go through it. It's like, I don't understand why there's guys out there who have to like shoot women down, like before, during, and after like a birthing process of like a child, or like a baby rather. You know, it's just so dumb and just so mind-numbing, you know? Just, I hate how, like, there's just a lot of losers online who just give, you know, women shit over the most, like, minute things possible. I don't know if I used that word right or not. I was like, I thought of that word earlier. I can't talk right now. I thought of that word earlier this week, and I was like, I think it means minuscule, I think. So I was like, I should use it. And I don't know if I used it correctly, so there we go. But anyways, God, excuse me. Yeah, like, I just see dumb shit on Twitter all the time, where it's just like, fucking losers who are just like, you know, shitting on like women's appearances and some things they do. It's just mostly appearances though. It's like, every unflattering screenshot of like a woman actress, you know, like lately it's been Supergirl, Millie Alcock, I think it is. I'm sorry, I believe it's Alcock though, which is an unfortunate last name, but you know, it's just like, you know, she did like an interview she did a interview recently where she was just kind of being quirky and all that, you know, and then obviously guys on Twitter are gonna see that and just be like, damn, this bitch crazy, like the fucking cringy ass bitch. They just took screenshots and started like tweeting, you know, just like being like, I don't understand who can find this woman attractive. She's so ugly. She looks like she has Down syndrome. It's like, bro, you are probably a fucking 35-year-old man who is overweight, is greasy, has a receding fucking hairline. It's like, shut the fuck up. Alright, like, oh my god. It's so annoying how you can tell exactly who is shit-talking, you know, these actresses. And like, they used to do it with like another actress, the actress who played Snow White, right? Was like, Rachel Ziegler, I think her name is. Like, Rachel Ziegler is objectively attractive, I don't know much about her personality, but like apparently she's like fucking annoying. That's not for me to say though, because I don't pay attention to Disney stuff or like just actors in general. But you know, Twitter has a hissy fit every time they see her. It's like, oh, she's so entitled, she's so annoying. It's like they just like post screenshots of like that one image of her like during an interview. It's like yeah, when people talk, they don't look appealing when you take a screenshot of them randomly talking and blinking. Like, you know, you can have like a video of like someone doing an interview, right? And just them talking about something and they blink and it will be the most unflattering picture of them ever. And Twitter, when it comes to actresses or just women in general, for some reason, they'll just screenshot that stuff like that, and they'll just run with it and be like, see, she's unattractive. Meanwhile, anytime you see like pictures of said actresses, they look like, you know, fucking, you know, they look like at least average, ordinary girls. Like they're pretty most of the time. Okay, I probably shouldn't say most of the time, because you know people are gonna be like, who's ugly to you, huh? Fucking man, you had me until that. It's like, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, you know, when actresses are like, when they, you know, pretty themselves up, then yeah, like objectively they're beautiful and all that shit. But there's guys out there who are just like, you know, oh, she's crazy though. She had crazy eyes doing that one part in an interview. She's weird. She's a weirdo. It's like, brother, you hyperanalyze like 20 like actresses a fucking day on your Twitter account. Like this is a guy, right, who just will fucking tweet out all this weird shit about like actresses, and there's just a lot of guys like that will do that with like women. But you know, it's like it's I'm sorry for starting. It's just, it makes me so infuriated for no reason. That there's like just dudes out there who are just like this, and you know, I want to do a video where, you know, I'll be called like a gay guy, and I'll get called like a soy boy or like a simp or a faggot, where like I'll just be like, you know, I'll be talking about probably like how the male loneliness epidemic is, it's for the most part entirely justified due to how the facts of like how sickening dudes and guys can be towards women, and not only that, but towards each other. Like, there's guys out there who are like, hey, mental health matters when it's like fucking Pride Month, but like the second like a guy is actually going through mental shit, that same guy who's like, yeah, I advocate for men's mental health, is like, they give them shit every single time. It's like, you stop being a pussy, like, stop crying, you know, like. And sometimes those guys are the guys who are just like, well, have you found Jesus yet? Maybe Jesus can help you. It's like, but no, like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, my dog died. Like, we fucking cry, you weirdo. Like, I don't know, I just, you know, there's a lot of guys out there who are objectively like shitty people, and you know, anytime like there's girls or women on social media, from what I see, where they're just like, you know, there's not enough lonely men in the world. It's like, it sucks for me to see, but like I have to just sit there and just like, yeah, like I you know, I get it. I see the vision that they're having, because you know, I don't really try and be blinded by like, you know, what people say about each other. I just try and be objective each and every time, and when I see people are being a nuisance to others, then I'm going to, you know, not that I have like a voice where it's like, guys, look at this is sickening. It's just like, I just, you know, I just quote to it, and I'm just like, I share my genuine thoughts about it. I know nobody really cares at all, but you know, it's like, I'm just trying to state the fact that I try and be objective with the way I view situations and how people are. And, I understand where a lot of women come from when they talk about, like, I don't trust myself being alone with guys, or, like, guys are insanely fucking weird and creepy. Like, yeah, like, objectively, there's a lot of guys who are just beyond fucked up, and it's grotesque, the things that a lot of guys do, and it's just so unfortunate. The fact that women just generally don't feel safe, and even public, it's very sickening. But, I guess I just wanted to talk about, all that stuff, and how it's just so annoying just to see, all this just annoying hatred towards, people who don't deserve it, People are entitled to express their opinions, The internet is a place for free speech, and unfortunately free speech can be really fucking stupid like this shit, but that's just the way the internet is. So, it's really annoying, but people have a right to be dumb like this, unfortunately. But yeah, that'll do it. Hopefully I discussed everything I want to talk about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, ouch.